This program is brought to you by the Reeves Law Firm, representing you and your Social Security and disability needs. If you have a problem or questions regarding Social Security and disability, call Attorney Anthony Reeves.
Why is it so hard to prove that you're disabled if you're under the age of 49? Okay. You've seen me do a number of videos talking about disability for those over the age of 50 and disability for those under the age of 18. The reason why I've done those videos like that is because these are two polar opposites. If you're over the age of 50, the regulations tend to be more favorable. If you're under the age of 18, the regulations tend to be tougher. The bulk of our workforce comes from people who work between the age of 18 and 49. Now, mind you, we're living in an age now where people are working until they're 70, so that's kind of a funky way of saying it. But let's pause on this for a second. Your golden working years are typically from 18 to 49. So when you're going to apply for disability benefits, their thought process at the end of the day is, you know what, if you can do a sedentary job, there's going to be jobs they can find you to do, because a person who is under the age of 50, their ability to, the ability to adjust to changes in the workplace is a little bit easier. So Social Security tends to take a tougher stance on individuals who are under the age of 50, 18 to 50, and can perform at least work on a sedentary basis, and who can perform simple, routine, repetitive work. So I tell people this all the time when I have people coming to me. I say, you know what, you do realize that you are the workforce, the younger workforce. So Social Security can typically find a job for someone who's young most days of the week. So with that being said, you must really demonstrate that your condition literally takes you out the groove in terms of preventing you from being able to perform simple, routine, repetitive work, or prevents you from being able to perform even sedentary work. You got to be able to show that. If you can't work a 40-hour work week, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week on a consistent basis, if you can't come into work and do even a sedentary job because of the limitations that you have, if you can't maintain the concentration, persistence, and pace to do a simple, routine, repetitive job, that means a simple job that you're doing over and over on a regular basis, meaning simple, pretty easy, repetitive, it's the same thing over and over, and routine, it doesn't change. Okay, if you can't do those things, Social Security is then going to probably say you can't perform work. But let me tell you, if you can perform a simple, routine, repetitive, or a sedentary job, Social Security is probably not going to have a problem finding jobs for you to do. So keep in mind when I tell you, you are a part of that workforce between 18 to 49, and that's why Social Security tends to take a tougher stance on you, because Social Security's attitude really is, when you're between the ages of 18 and 49, you have a greater ability to adjust to workplace, a lot more so than someone who's older, and of course more so differently if they're under the age of 18.
Sitting at a bus stop, waiting on a bus. You know, it's amazing how much we do this on such a regular basis for those who use public transportation and don't really give much thought to how it may impact our ability to do different things. But let's pause on this for a second. If you've got a disability, sitting at a bus stop might take on a whole new different flavor. These chairs are not necessarily the nicest things in the world. And you might be standing here waiting for a bus for a long time. It could be anywhere from 20 minutes, 30 minutes to an hour, depending on your rotation. I know it's easy to think that doing something like this on a regular basis is a pretty routine thing, but if you're applying for disability, everything you used to do as a routine is no longer routine. Take a minute to think about how your impairment affects your ability to do things just as simple as waiting for a bus. You could be out here for a long time. Social Security should know how you being in a bus stop affects you.